Welcome everyone to another episode of RCW Rise here on this Monday afternoon, as we have one member of All In along with Austin Vegas, and that is Danny Mac. Danny Mac is going to be competing in this one-on-one matchup here. Not without his buddy Austin Vegas out here with him. We've seen these two compete together as a team for the number of weeks. And now we'll get to see what Danny Mac is like one-on-one. And I apologize, I thought I had Danny Mac's moveset, but I guess not. But now he does have one, so. As we have Bobby Saturn, the former RCW Carnage champion, making his way to the ring. Like I said, he sees Rise as a demotion, but we don't see it that way. It's just for up-and-coming superstars to get their bearings. And it also serves as a way for, in case I don't have storylines for certain wrestlers right away, that way lovely viewers that we have here have their cause showcased as well. Yesterday we just got done doing a special 4-year anniversary special, which will be uploaded on the channel shortly. And that special went over some of the matches, some of the clips, and I kind of gave, behind the scenes, sort of director's commentary, if you will, on how all of that came to be. So, stay tuned for that, as we have Bobby Saturn and Danny Mac. Bobby Saturn now. Oh, he rolled over into the moonsault into the German there. Never seen anything like that before. Huge knee there to Danny Mac. 1, 2. He may have it, and a kick out already. Wow. A 2 count already. I'm looking for the People's Moonsault. Here it is, no. Danny Mac's got the knees up. Kick right to the midsection of Danny Mac from Bobby Saturn. Bobby Saturn trying for that splash, and Danny Mac wasn't there. Blocked with that charging knee. Now Danny Mac firing away here. Impaler DDT. Now he has his proper finishers and everything that he was supposed to have, unlike the last time we'd seen him. We have a new arrival to the roster here tonight in our main event, so stay tuned for that. In our 2 out of 3 falls match main event, a new arrival versus Frank Burns, one half of the team Loaded. Danny Mac tried for something there. Bobby Saturn got out of the way. Count of 5. They have a count of 20 under RCW rules. That rule change coming in Season 7, I believe. I believe that's when we had introduced that rule change. And ever since then, we've rarely had any matches end in draws. We also rarely have any matches end in DQ. The last time it did was recently on Dusk, and that was the first time in a long time a match has ended in disqualification. Count of 9. And Bobby Saturn got a little overzealous there and tried for the springboard crossbody, and nobody was home. Impaler DDT on the outside, though. Now Danny Mac and Bobby Saturn Duking it out on the outside. Bobby Saturn going for that knee again. And offline there is Danny Mac getting back in. And this is something that I mentioned yesterday in the anniversary stream. I love how like there's a better camera angle to where you see both wrestlers now compared to what it was in 2K19 where it was all spread out. There were some things that 2K22 did better than 19, and there were some things that 19 did better than 22. Is Danny Mac going down there. Bobby Saturn with a huge knee. Right to Danny Mac. Austin Vegas watching on. His tag team partner in All In. The corkscrew splash there. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and he's got it already. Bobby Saturn made quick work of Danny Mac. Expected a lot more there. Didn't quite get it. This show, I don't control the matches, so whatever happens, happens here, and Bobby Saturn picks up a win over Danny Mac. It appears so that All In is better as a team than they are solos. Judging by that performance, as Bobby Saturn gets the victory here.
Every season, the landscape of RCW changes forever. Whether it's a title, a match, whatever it may be. And 8 men have the chance of a lifetime to become the first ever United States champion.
That's right, folks. We have the second round of the United States Tournament happening this Wednesday as we have Nita Rin coming out here. It was Puma that was revealed to be the mystery man there in the United States Tournament as he picked up a victory over Tiger. That is Wednesday. This is now as we only have 2 matches left. Up until the finals at South Beach Splash, so make sure you tune in for that Wednesday. Nita Rin. Ready to go. She's been on quite the roll too. She didn't start off that way, but she's been on quite the roll as of late here as Platinum comes out here. Now, if you remember correctly, there was Platinum and Erica Lunden in Hell in a Cell at RCW Crossfire. And those two beat the living hell out of one another inside that structure. As we have Nita Rin and Platinum. Here's a knee right to the midsection of Nita Rin. Nita Rin very quick in strikes, but also Platinum quick as well. as that inverted drop there. And that knee drop easily connecting there for Platinum. Couple of good shots early on here from the early offense. And Platinum. Revolution knee there right across the jaw of Nita Rin. And doesn't seem to affect her too much. And now Platinum when driving the face of Nita Rin face first into that second turnbuckle. Dragging her away, took a little bit of time there to do so. That might be a little too much time, count of two and a kick out. Good shot there right to the face of Platinum is in the Firewoman's carry here. Nita Rin taking her all the way over to the other corner there. Right off of the turnbuckle. And now the face wash coming in from Nita Rin. Nita Rin, though, coming right back in it. Platinum got a little bit cocky there. I believe she was the one that wanted Hell in a Cell against Erica Lundin, and it didn't turn out in her favor. It's a huge knee right to the face of Platinum. And Nita Rin just keeps pummeling away. But you go to the well too many times and your opponent's got an idea of what's next. It's Platinum with a couple of good shots there. Planning Nita Rin into the canvas there. Now going right after the arm again, going right back to it. And now, oh! A little too far for that one. She tried for the springboard, some type of springboard senton there. Now the splash there, the beautiful splash from the top rope. Could that be enough? 1, 2, and a kick out. Tried for the moonsault. Nita Rin rolled out of the way. Now Nita Rin taking her down with that double leg. A little classic mixed martial arts move. Striking ability beautifully on display here. We saw just moments ago Danny Mac getting pinned in quick fashion there by Bobby Saturn. Bobby Saturn making quick work there. And I'm pretty sure he's not finished with Darby Allin or any of the men that he faced in that matchup for his, or should I say, formerly his Carnage Championship. As we are still on the road to South Beach Splash, folks, in just a few short weeks' time. And oh, kick right to the side of the head of Platinum and a cover right after. I love the thinking of this. And a kick out of 2. And Nita Rin's going for the big one. Oh, Platinum saw that one coming. She had it scouted. Kick to the back of the leg. That's definitely got to tweak the hamstring a little bit. Even the slightest pull on the hamstring, trust me, those hurt. Those don't feel good whatsoever. You have to wonder if it's going to become a deciding factor in this matchup as a pedigree. Right there to Nita Rin. Rolling her over into the cover. Referee in perfect position here. 2. Count of 2 here. And a 3. And Platinum's got it. It doesn't take much. You know, one big maneuver, one wrong mistake, and you could catch an L. I like Nita Rin's thinking there, going for that typical knee strike that she usually does after that kick to the side of the head there. That's a beautiful connection there, but you know, and I thought she had it for a second there, but not enough. As the pedigree gets the victory there for Platinum. Talk about a man who's been on a roll. It is Max Omar. Now this man is in the United States title tournament, and I told him, I said, you don't gotta compete here. You're gonna compete on Wednesday in the tournament against Jack Outlaw. I believe that's the next round, and whoever wins that goes on to the finals at South Beach Splash. And mind you, damage retention has turned on for that tournament, and the only rest that they're going to get is after the second round, so they will be fully fresh and fully healed up for the finals at South Beach Splash. But Max Omar wants to continue that role that he's on right now, as we got Puma. Now, he was the mystery man in the United States title tournament, and he upset Tiger. Of all people. Tiger, perhaps the greatest Ravage champion we've ever had when we had that title. And I just can't believe Puma came in there and upset him like that. You know, when you have tournaments like that, there's always potential shock. You never know what's going to happen. It's now Max and Puma going at it here. Springboard splash and offline there. But a kick right to the head. Yeah, gotta love the back and forth. It's a kick right to the side of the head there. That going through kick. You know, oh, what a splash! No, offline there as Max Omar got the knees up just in time. Well, we've seen some crazy things already here early on in this match. Couple shots here. We've been moving through the show fairly quickly here today. Seen some very quick victories. You never know what's going to happen. You know, we've had so many matches. We've had matches last 20, 30 minutes. We've had matches last 4 to 5. You know, you never know what happens with the AI here in the games. And, you know, we have custom sliders on, but, you know, there's only so much you can do. And I appreciate all the support on the updated sliders video that I did a while back. And I actually responded to a couple comments. And I've said, you know, I've tried to give the best that I can there. And, you know, it's really out of my hands. It's really just the way the game is. Sometimes, you know, you're going to find out that sometimes it works better. There's some things that I miss about the 2K19 AI that I felt some of the 2K19 AI was better than what we see in 2K22, but to each their own there. You know, it kind of depends. But, you know, also had a pretty good slider set on that game as well. As Puma plants Max Omar there on the outside. Oh, what a splash from a standing position there. Count of 8. Max Omar back in. Count of 9. Oh, Max Omar. He got him, but I don't know how much he got of it. And let me tell you, this man is unstoppable right now as he goes right into the steps, sending Puma right into the steps there. Oh, Puma tried for the single leg drop kick. And the DDT. Right on the outside, and now Puma, you know, he's got really basic gear right now. Usually with RCW Originals, that's usually what they start out with, and then, you know, as they make a name for themselves and get that money, you know, become a draw, as a lot of people would say. You know, they'll get new gear. Count on 10 here. Oh, the flatliner. Count of 11 is Max Omar. Doing a little bit of taunting, getting back out. He didn't really have to, and he ended up paying for it as Puma put him into the steps. I kind of love it when we see things like this, though. You know, you never really know what you're going to get here in matches like this. Is, again, Puma being the acrobat that he is. And now Max Omar with the chops and a couple of quick strikes there with an enziguri. Now we know why Max Omar has made it so far into the tournament. He is one win away from being in the finals. Just one. But I'd hate to be the one to go up against one of the big men in Andre and Dominator. I believe it was Dominator. Or no, Andre Simmons, actually. It was the Soldier, Andre Simmons, who got the victory there. So whoever's going to have to go up against Andre Simmons in the finals, whether it be Max Omar or Jack Outlaw, and that's if Andre wins. I should put a disclaimer there. That's if Andre wins. With both men finally back in the squared circle. Oh! Puma was prepared for that. No, and DDT there planning. Max Omar. Could we see the end of the roll of Max? 1, 2, almost. Oh, he's charging it up here. Oh, but Max with a clothesline. And now Max gonna plant him. Turning the tables on Puma here. 1, 2, no, and a kick out at 2.5 as he got the shoulder up at the last second there. Oh my God, Max Omar again on a roll. 2, 3, and he's got him. It only took 2 face plants, and Max Omar's got it. Man, what a surprise there. What a turn of events. As Max Omar continues the roll. I think I don't think he's ever lost on Rise, to be honest with you. I don't exactly remember. We don't keep records here in RCW, but it should be acknowledged that Max Omar is a force to be reckoned with, and that was the nail in the coffin right there. As Max Omar looks forward to his match this Wednesday against Jack Outlaw to advance to the finals of the United States Championship Tournament at South Beach Flash. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to your main event, and a new arrival has come to RCW in just a few moments here. Don't go anywhere. Right, folks. South Beach Splash coming at you soon as we have our newest arrival here on RCW. He is from Ireland, the Irishman. We have so many international talents here. It is Jake Carvel. The Irishman. The Irish technician, Jake Carvel. And here he is. Look at this man. This man is going to be a force to be reckoned with here on our ever-evolving roster. As we have Frank Burns, one half of the team, loaded. Now, he's also a newcomer as well, Frank Burns and Terrence Banks. The tag team of Loaded. We haven't seen much from these two. Terrence Banks, we've seen a lot more one-on-one matchups. Frank, on the other hand, not so much. But we're going to see it here tonight in this 2 out of 3 falls. Here against Jake Carvel. Here we go. Referee gets us underway. And Frank already with the electric chair drop. Look at this, the strength of Frank Burns being shown off here. Against our newcomer, Jake Carvel. Look at this, that's a technical wrestling background. As well, look at this back and forth here. Frank Burns with a right. Irish whip into the corner. Jake Carvel in trouble right now. Here in his debut. Now ripping at the ankle. This is definitely not where you want to be here if you're Jake Carvel. Frank Burns, though, I'm loving what we're seeing from him, though. But this is Jake's time for a showcase, you know, like, we've seen Frank Burns, but none of Jake Carvel here being in this, this being his debut and all. So he's got to show some promise. So look at it, look at it. His armbar. Oh, but a knee right to the head puts an end to that. There's Jake taking him into the corner. Oh my. Frank Burns, the strength that we are seeing, just all of it is insane. Oh, Jake going up top. Oh, taking him down there. I rarely ever see, you know, someone like him, some of his technical prowess to go to the top rope like that, but I guess you know, when sometimes you gotta pull something, you know, out of the deep arsenal of your maneuvers. It's oh, the deltoids right there. The torque on the deltoids. 1, 2, and a kick out. He tried for the first wall there and offline. Not getting that one. Not yet. Not quite yet. Because he's an Irishman. You know, I asked him, I said, why don't you wear gloves? And he's like, in Ireland, we don't wear gloves. It's bare fists. Oh, look at that moonsault. And another one. Oh, he's going up for another one. There it is, off of all 3 ropes. You see some acrobatic moves. Oh, what a kick. Oh my. I have never seen anything like this. And there's that technical ability there of Jake Carvel. And now Jake Carvel now lifting him up. No. Frank. The suplex. No. Offline as well. Takedown. He's keeping it on the ground where he has the most advantage. Oh, and what a DDT. There's Jake going up top again. Oh, that leg drop. All that weight. Coming down 1, 2 to get the first fall and a kick out. What a great main event here. Oh my God, what a spine buster. It appeared that Jake tried to go for something there. That Carvel tried to go for something and gotten caught into that spine buster. At least that's what it looked like anyway. I wouldn't be bragging too much. I would not be doing that. Dragging him away, wasting valuable time here. I like it though. The power slam. Oh, the Dominator. 1, 2, and a kick out. Neither man has gotten at least one fall yet. And now Frank's going for the big one. Oh, but Jake saw that one coming, snapmare. Oh, and that chop right to the back. And oh, a kick right there, right on the chest. 1, 2. No. And look at that. He's loving what Frank Burns is doing, constantly getting back in it, but look at that combo. Into that DDT. I love it. Some people don't like the combos. Some people have like a love-hate relationship with it. I think if done right, it could be done effectively. Do I think they did it as well as they could have in 22? No. I feel like sometimes this feels more like a fighting game than it does a wrestling game, but I like how they sped up the gameplay a little bit, but maybe not in the way that I would hope. That's not to say that the gameplay isn't good, but it's far from great. But let's get back to the match, shall we? It's Jake Carvel with the joint manipulation. There's that technical prowess on display, the kitchen sink. Dragging Frank away. And oh, there it is. Look at this. The figure 4. He's bridging it into the figure 8. Look at this. And he's tapping. That's one fall for Jake. Look at this stalling suplex here from Frank Burns, beautifully connected. Oh, and the cave in, he caved the chest right in. And a couple of stomps there. Jake trying to prove a point. Gotta pay the light bill. Thought I already paid it, National Grid. The knee right there to Frank Burns. And another one for good measure. And he's still going after that back. Look at this, the joint manipulation of both arms. Second rope, knee drop offline. You have to think, you know, if you're gonna go for that, you gotta have some knee pads, man. You have to. You gotta have something protecting your knees. One wrong move, and you know, a torn ACL is not something to be, completely oblivious to. Or completely careless, I should say. Jake, oh, what a DDT. Frank, though, he's fighting back. He keeps on fighting. Doing a little bit of bragging here. Look at this strength. And and he's looking to turn it into the walls. The Lion Tamer. Shades of Chris Jericho, and he's torquing on it. And he let it go. Don't know why, but he did. And the end of days incoming. 1, 2, almost. Close to tying that one up. Ooh, dodge and weave. Well, there's Jake. Firing back, looking for a suplex perhaps. No, turn it around. Oh, look at this. Stretching him out. I'm trying to hyperextend something. He's got the armbar locked in here. He's been working on it all day. Look at that. He's tapping. He's tapping. And Jake Carvel with the victory. He's an impressive one. And he's shut out. 2-0. Beautiful. Beautiful display. From Jake Carvel, our newest arrival. And back to the drawing board for Frank Burns and loaded with Terrence Banks as Jake Carvel earns his first victory.